today with the Irish Coast Guard Unit in Howth. So what we're doing is a cliff rescue scenario. So we'll have a team here today working on a scenario of somebody at Whitewater Brook that perhaps a casualty that has come off the cliff path or had a fall and is crag fast or stuck on the actual cliff itself. So the team are working here together to get a rescue climber over to the actual person and then to get them recovered back up. We would work very closely with Dublin Fire Brigade and the National Ambulance Service, and we would lower on our system one of their paramedics down. So they obviously would be able to provide advanced life support in the case of a casualty with a serious injury, and then assist with the casualty into the egress either in the stretcher or perhaps working with the Coast Guard helicopter 116 from Dublin.
So it is very seasonal. Probably from around October to April, a lot of our calls would be recovery. Unfortunately, by the time we get there, it's sometimes too late for individuals, but nonetheless, it's a very important task that we carry out where you're bringing somebody home to members of their family. So that does seem to be quite seasonal. On the other hand, then once the weather gets better, brighter days, people are out in the water, we see a lot more beach-related activity. Again, we work very closely with An Garda Síochána. They'll task us to assist in terms of missing person cases, and we work very closely with the RNLI, Dublin Fire Brigade. So it really is multi-agency taskings where we work. We specialise in cliff rescue, so in a lot of cases we'll be called to recover or retrieve casualties from coastal cliff locations such as where we are today.
I've been part of Howth Coast Guard Unit for about 15 years. I got involved because I had a background in sailing and kind of water sports and knew what the guys did, had heard what they did. The team went came down, had a look, and they put me through the ropes. There's about 44 teams around the country. There's 3 different disciplines that the teams can be, so we can be search units, cliff rescue units and a boat unit as well, and you can be a combination of 1, 2 or 3 of those. Howth unit is all 3, so our call-outs come across. They can be on the water, they can be on the cliffs or searching. We train day and night, so every 10 days we train in the evening and then on a Saturday morning, and this allows us to prepare for kind of call-outs during any hours of the day. We get a lot of calls from people trying to climb up from a beach, up a cliff, and they might get a certain way up and then they get stuck. We get a lot of calls like that. And especially in the summer months then we'd get a lot of calls on the water, so people who've gone out on boats, jet skis or inflatable craft.